So my kids are being crazy, so I'm sorry in advance. Tea is so good. And my kids are screaming at each other, which is fun. And I am, these are some of my fussy cuts from the one magazine challenge I did last week. So I'm sending off some of the pieces to my swap partner. I signed up for a swap for the first time in a long time over at Dawn's group. Let's make a mess today. And I wanted to show you these books. You know, I might not go through them but in detail, but I picked these up in my travels and they're brandy new, so that's not very like me. And I'm going to pull some things out of them to use in the near future. So first of all, caskets are awesome. This is obviously what I'm going to use in my Halloween. Ooh, this is nice. If this is the book, obviously, about vampires, but if there is something that somebody might want, I might be able to, work out a deal if you want to grab some of these images. I like these little cards. Like that for vampires. Like I can make a vampire themed section. And I like the dog. One of these books, I mean, I just skimmed through. I didn't really look at it. But it's supposed to be the human body, so we might not go through that one in depth. I like that quote. But it just looked like a glorified anatomy book, which isn't really scary if you are, you know, if you're making a Halloween book or a scary book or something. These are pretty cool. I bet you these books are pretty cool if you actually read them, but I'm not. So I might still use some of this stuff, but again, if there's any of them that you would like, you can just get a hold of me, and we can work out some kind of, you know, I could send them to you. Oh, the pitchforks. But I like the grave. I don't know. We'll figure out something on this page. They are tough to rip out, so I'm sorry in advance if you do get these from me and they're, you know, crappy. I started liking the vampire stuff with Anne Rice. I read the first 4 books in her series. I read them in about a weekend. So, and then I watched a few of the movies. I try not to watch many movies that I've read the books on, and the reason for that is because the movies suck. The only ones that I can say are pretty good is the Harry Potters. I read all the Harry Potters, and the movies, while they are not exactly the same as the books, they are very good. They are very good in their own accord. Ghostly Encounters. How about we rip that out with this page? I like that. And I love anything like paranormal. Not the people who... I used to get into those shows where people would go into a building with like all their little, you know, gizmos, and some of that stuff is cool, but it can so easily be staged. And in the experiences that I have had with the paranormal, which I have had experiences with the paranormal. You know, if you decide that I'm not your cup of tea for that reason, I know that a lot of people don't like to hear stuff like that because of religious purposes, but the truth of the matter is, I've had experiences with paranormal beings. And my experiences with them, they are not very, they might show up on a voice recording and stuff, but the way these people make them sound on these shows is like they're robots, which they are not. You know, they are very much the souls of beings that are, you know, that have found the ability to, you know, like visit for a short period of time, I guess. Or sometimes I think they get stuck in a loop here. And I don't think that these scientists are very sensitive to that, to the fact that they are still a soul of something. They're not just, you know. Ooh, I like that. When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk through. I don't think that the people that do those shows are sensitive to that. I don't know. You could think I'm crazy. I probably am, but it's just much different to me than it is to some people, and I don't find them to be scary, or you know, I find them to be misled souls. You know, I don't want to discredit anybody, but and I guess this is the time of year, you know, for the ghost stories. And I guess to some people it could be scary, you know, but I had them in my house growing up. I had them in every house I lived in Massachusetts, in New England. I don't have them here. That's cool. I don't have them here that I have noticed, that I have found. But I do have, you know, there are places, I guess, nearby that do have some kind of activities and things, but the houses down here aren't as old as they are up there. So I might see, like, this is the human body book, which is weird, but I like this picture of you know, Dr. Frankenstein. Oh, see, I don't like any of these pages want to rip. I like that. But see, like, this is anatomy. So we'll just kind of see if there's anything we would like to use. You know, like skulls or something, because I mean, a femur is a femur. Who you know, who just wants to put a femur in their Halloween stuff? I'm still, it's still an uphill battle with internet stuff here. I haven't paid my internet bill in 2 months because I'm on strike, so they're probably going to shut me off any day now. But I'm not paying for it. The internet doesn't work. They won't send somebody else out here. The tech support people won't do what I ask of them, you know, so I'm not paying the bill. I bought one of those Verizon hotspots, and I have one of those antennas that you put outside to get the best signal. So I'm really hoping that I can, get some good signal and be able to use my hotspot for, you know, my regular internet source, and get rid of this crap that I have at my house right now. I did get some more goodies at Dollar Tree because I went to one that I hadn't been to before. So, excuse me, I have had frogs in my throat for days. I have no clue. My throat is sore today, and I don't know if it's from I stayed outside most of the day. Oh, this is sticker by number. This I got this one for the kids to do. This is the one I was thinking. So yeah, I have a sore throat tonight, and I was outside today sorting through all of the 100 to 200-year-old pieces of ephemera and books that I have. I have some German books that are 200 years old. So those are going up in my Etsy store. I do have a couple of people who have been hounding me for some German books. Not hounding me, okay? Calm down, y'all. But I have like one person who's asked me 4 or 5 times now if I have any German books. So I'm going to message her first and then get stuff listed on my Etsy. So that's a cute little, it's a cute little book with some goodies in it. But while I'm getting stuff, I joined the swap with at Dawn's Let's Make a Mess. I think I said that, but I'm going to say it again. And hey, quiet, I'm making a video. Sorry, it's a zoo in my house. Always a zoo here. As you can see, it's a very emotional time of day. But yeah, I'm excited to be in a swap. I'm going to cut these down just for shipping. But yeah, these are cool for fall, and I haven't used them. So if you don't use it, then lose it. So I got some strips. I got my little pile going here with some napkins. I got an ATC that I made a while back. I was going to make an ATC tonight, so I was looking through my stuff to get ATC stuff. And I saw that I already had a pretty neat ATC, so I just threw it in there. So that's that. This is like got some scraps and things. So that bag is pretty well, whatever. I have fussy cut a whole bunch of stuff. You cannot see what's at the bottom of this pile because it is a project I have coming up. And I have beads like on this tray for another project that I was going to start and didn't. I haven't started yet. My Christmas stuff. This is, I'll flip through that after and tell you the story behind that. So yeah, I have these things to go in. I put all my fussy cuts into this basket. I officially fussy cut all of my fall images that needed to be fussy cut. So that's why I haven't made a video in the last week or so, because I've been doing that. I've been just fussy cutting. Things have been kind of crazy. We've been getting a lot done and getting ready for my to order a studio and order a studio building. So I'll start taking pictures of that process. But yeah, I've got a lot of cool pictures, and again, I'm going to put some of these into my swap stuff. Lizard.
Yeah. Come take care of these. Put these back wherever they came from.
Spiders. Put a picture of teeth.
Did you bring these in?
And
You got socks on, Will?
No.
Boo.
Did you take a shower too?
No.
This is a guy in a bathtub full of snakes. So that is cool. And this stuff. And that can go in there. And then we can figure out what to do. Let's see what I have. I like that guy. Alrighty. I like that guy too. Okay. Apparently I like all the weird things. That's my fall page. This is cool. This I like, but I really want to put things as their heads. So, like this. Okay, I don't know where my Aleen's went because I've been doing stuff here. Pumpkin. Oh, look at how creepy that thing is. We're gonna find a place for him too. So let's do something here. Maybe we will even use this guy. Okay. So let's rip this. Okay. And then I gotta get rid of the white edges, so I gotta rip it this way. Very slowly. And I am gonna have to cut that off because that's not, this paper is hard to use. Like, ooh, I don't want to glue that side, so I'm gonna cut it. All right. So yeah, I have a bunch of stuff to list on Etsy. I have a bunch of stuff. If anybody is looking for memorabilia from Allentown, Pennsylvania, if anybody is from Allentown or Greenville area, I have political stuff from the 40s and 50s and 60s, I think. I have some historical books. I have books about the courthouse. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff to do with Allentown, because the stuff I got came from a man who lived in Allentown. I have learned that when it comes to life, you can really boil your life down to a handful of books and a handful of papers, is what it seems like, is what I'm finding, because I get collections of ephemera from families, and it's usually just, you know, like envelopes and bills and photos and a couple little memento things, and that is it, which is just weird because that's how easily your life is summed up, you know? It's just strange to me. Ooh, he's kind of cool right there. Maybe we will not use the fish. Maybe this decrepit guy will go there. But yeah, it's just doesn't really make sense. Well, it does make sense. It's just strange to put it in perspective like that. And like this guy, he saved every single death announcement. It's like, I mean, he knew a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people in that guy's life done croaked. And I don't know what to do with all those. Like, I don't think they're worthy for ephemera packs. But, you know, some of them have nice envelopes. I guess I could just use the envelopes. Or, I don't know. Give me some ideas in the comments, people. So that, give me some ideas in the comments so that I can figure out what to do with the, oh thanks, I can figure out what to do with the death announcements, because I just don't know. I just don't know what to do. Trying to find, ooh, I like that. I like those gals. If I do this, right? And if I rip the sides, maybe? Because then I can get rid of this wordage. right? I don't want the words. These girls are cool though. Like, it reminded me of costumes. Like, you know, they're the clock people. I was a clock for Halloween when I was a baby. For some reason today I want to keep saying Christmas and I don't know why. But no, I was not a clock for Christmas. Sorry. Sorry to break everyone's hearts. I'm just mindlessly gluing tonight because my brain just can't, I just can't. My brain just can't today. And my brain hasn't been able to for a few days. It's just been, I spend my whole day just thinking and processing and planning and figuring, and come 7, 8 o'clock, my brain is toast. And it is 7:30, so my brain is toast. I like the eye. I don't know where though, because I don't want to cover up my gals. I guess I should have waited for those. But I could do little things, like I could put graves and just cover up one of the girls' heads, I guess, or down here, and just cover up her legs. If I do this, I won't cover up a lot of it. And if I tear it a little bit, okay. I ordered a cinch today. I've been going back and forth on ordering one for well over a year, probably like 3 years, and it was the cheapest on Amazon that I have ever seen it, so I jumped. And tomorrow is like Amazon's second Prime Day, and it's supposed to be like, you know, gift related, so I might feel my kids out for some ideas on what I can get them. And maybe I can find some tomorrow. I don't know what to do up there. I don't know. Let's look. Here, I might as well take you along into the basket of junk. Let's see. Ooh, maybe I could put an apple pie guy. Yeah, I could, but he don't cover it all. Let's find something. Ooh, these little guys are usually pretty cool. Let's go ahead and tear these so I can I can plan this out. That's just not gonna work, y'all. This is not gonna work. I might have to put words in there or some such. Maybe we'll put some purple spiders. I guess I'm gonna put this can of gas here to blow things up. I think it's gas anyway. I don't think that's in English. And then just to make it fancy, we'll just put a strip of spiders down the... Oh, I can't. I don't know where my Aleene's is. It's somewhere. I will have to do that off camera. And I guess I will have to show my A.A. Milne book on another time because I'm being informed that it is time for bed. So, thank you all for this random session, and ta-ta for now.